What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hustling Sideways podcast. I'm Alan Halas. I'm a music writer.
And I'm Jim Love, and I'm a keynote and motivational speaker.
And this is the Hustling Sideways podcast where we talk about our side projects. I fumbled right into it. I just tried to keep going anyway. We're talking side projects, side hustles, passion projects, and all of the entrepreneurial endeavors that we go about. When we don't have guests on the show, we talk about the things that we go through ourselves in our own side hustles.
Maybe I'm your guest today.
You are a guest in this house.
I'm a guest
always.
in this home, so we do have a guest on today's show.
Okay. So with that said, 2 weeks ago we talked about what it looked like when you were in the zone. Mm-hmm. So you can go back and watch that video if you want. What does it look like when you're not in the zone?
Not there
and
at
it's
all.
just not happening. What is that? How do you know, like that you're going through it, I guess?
Totally. So I'll start because I came up with this one. Oddly enough, I was wearing the same jacket when I came up with it.
2 weeks ago, we
so
wore
bizarre.
the same clothes.
So
I don't know
bizarre.
how that would happen.
Laundry day.
Yeah.
So I think it's important. The reason why I thought of this is because it's important to validate that it's okay to not always be in the zone.
Yep.
Like, you're human. That's what's going to happen. You're going to find a lot of validation on this show, and if you don't like it, then get the F out. No, I'm kidding. But I have these moments, right? We all do during our day, during whatever it is, or we're just not feeling it, right? You're like trying to get something done, trying to read some things, whatever it might be. What it looks like for me is I'm let's say I have a 10-page thing I just have to read and get through. Mm-hmm. Page 1.5, I start to scroll down to see how long it is. Like, I gotta go scroll back up, and then I'm like, let's see what's going on ESPN, and I check it, and I could feel myself just like walloping between. Usually the thing I'm trying to read is boring. That's really what it comes down to.
For sure.
But that can last for like 2 or 3 hours, and it just doesn't go away. And it feels crappy. Like, it sucks. It sucks to not be there, and especially when you feel like you need to get it done. Now, contextually, I would say if the thing that I'm doing is not mission critical or time sensitive, that's usually when I'm like, well, I don't really need to get it done. That's kind of the vibe. I really do in the end, but it's not like it's due that night or whatever it might be. But out of the zone is very clear for me because I have to get up. I got to go walk around. Like, I have to almost like accept that I'm not there and then do something else. Like, I've had times where like in the middle of my day, like noon or like 11 or whatever it is, like I'm just like, this isn't it. And I just leave. Like, don't stay, go walk around the block, literally leave for like a half hour and just do whatever I need to do and come back and hope I find it. And I've accepted before in a day where it's just not there. It's not, and I'd rather like wait till it comes than try and force myself to do something that's probably not going to be that good anyway.
I was going to say, I think that has to happen though, right? Like, you have to just accept like, okay, well, today it's not working.
I totally agree. And like, you'll hear people every now and then like, oh, just figure it out. Like, just get there. Sure, when you need to, but if you don't totally desperately need to, then like, it's okay to just accept that that's not the day. And like, I find myself happier as a result. So like, being out of the zone is not like the worst thing in the world. It sucks when it happens, but if you can get your mind set to being like, okay, like tomorrow's gonna come. It's a new day, and here we go. But man, the feeling is so evident. Like when I'm in that moment, I'm like, this shit's not happening. And I'll voice it. I'll literally be like, today ain't the day. And oftentimes it does fall like on a Monday when I'm just like feeling some blues. But it's very much like I'm checking how long something is. I'm skipping ahead, or I'm like, how much more time do I have for this? Like, let me go check this, or here's a text, or let me go on Twitter, whatever it might be. And I'm just not there.
Totally.
And so I feel it. But the way I get out of it is by doing those things that are not that thing. Right?
Yeah.
Like by walking around, by just getting out, going to get something to eat, whatever that thing is, that's not what you're focusing on. You take your mind off of it for 30 minutes, come back,
try to reset
and go for it. And if it's not there, the next day it will be, and the sun will come up again.
Totally. In my case, when it's not in the zone, it's very apparent, obviously.
Yeah.
It will actually be like the start of my day and the start of my week definitely depend or determine what the rest of my week looks like, for sure.
Yeah.
However I get started, right? Like, so usually Monday morning, my wife gets up early to go train. And so then I'm up early with her. If I sleep in that Monday morning a little bit and I'm like, I can hit the snooze button for a little bit, or I hit the reset, like, it does kind of send me into a spiral of like being off or just feeling off a little bit.
It's not the same.
Not saying that it's just something you can't come back from, because I definitely do. But like, there's definitely like, I make myself my own checklist of like, this has got to get done this day. This has got done this day.
For sure.
And like you said, sometimes things just don't happen. And then that one task tumbles over into the next day. And then two things tumble over into the next day. Yeah. And like, when you're out of it, you're just kind of like at some point, I'll know by like Wednesday if things if that full list for the week is getting done or not.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'm willing to accept it and be like, okay, what are the things that absolutely got to get done? Or the other thing that I go to, because like resetting, I'm a big fan of that too. I mean, I have a little 30-pound dog that will take me out and
he'll make you reset.
He'll make me reset. Yeah, he'll make me go for that walk. But if I need to reset like that, I will figure out, okay, like what is the small things? What can I knock out that is still small enough? And if I can get those done, that kind of like declutters, and you're like, yeah, this one big glaring thing has to get done, next week or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did all these little things that were clogging up my schedule.
Yeah, that's huge, man.
And that's enough like to motivate me to at least get through the things that are necessary for the week.
Totally.
And then go, okay, I got to redo, X, Y, Z next week.
Yeah. And time will come.
Yeah,
you get there when you get there, but
for sure.
But take those inches. Like it's like
totally.
I got this done, I got that done, and like work around the thing you need to get to. And once that's on your agenda and needs to get done, you'll find it to get done.
Right.
But it's okay to be out of the zone. Like that's gonna happen, and you're gonna accept it. Now, get yourself out of it. Like go and make it work when that time comes. But don't sweat it. I don't think it's something that And it's funny when you talked about like the waking up thing. I have a job that's really global by nature. So like when I wake up, like late, let's call it, after like 6 or 7, I feel like the world has turned twice and I haven't been up to see it. So like my inbox will be filled up. Like I get such anxiety when that happens. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to rush to my computer. So me like sleeping in a little bit totally throws off my day.
And my like where I'm at is like that window, that little pocket where I would get up early before everybody else is like my like secret kind of like fast pass, know what I mean? Like nobody else is here yet. Nobody's emailing me.
That's how
yet.
Saturdays feel to me when I get stuff done on Saturdays, which is probably not healthy, but it feels good. Yeah, I'm like I just outworked everyone for 3 hours.
Yeah, even if you're working for an hour or two on that extra day where you're like, I got something before everybody else. I don't have to worry about this.
Feels pretty good.
Yep, feels good. So we want to know. Obviously, we want to know what it looks like when you're in the zone, but what does it look like when you're out of the zone as well? Because I mean, maybe we're all here to talk about it. Let's figure out how to get back into the zone. How do you reset?
Back in the zone.
How do you recycle? So in the meantime, we are the Hustling Sideways podcast. Thank you so much for watching this, listening to it, however you're checking it out. If it is your first time, we are wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to this thing. You can take us on the go with you. We are on all your podcast platforms. We are also on Facebook. We're on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of the places, YouTube as well. If you want to be a guest on this podcast, you can do that. You can be in this room with us. Send us an email. It is hustlingsideways@gmail.com. And Jim,
keep on hustling.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.